Relax. It's ASMR. Hello, everyone. Welcome to September and a new MunchPak. I'm glad this came in at the beginning of the month so I could show you all. I was hoping that it would. I had a video planned for last week. It was going to be a driving video. And I discovered that my camera in my car, my dash cam, was not recording. It was looking like it was recording, but it wasn't actually putting anything on the chip. So I think I have that fixed. So next time I go on a road trip, I'll be able to do a driving video for you all. I really enjoy doing those. So that was unfortunate, but we now have a delicious box of snacks in front of us. So let's get into it. Get my knife out here. One simple little cut. And we can raise the lid. Just like that. Oh, we have a different type of sticker. This one is very conformed to the shape of the letters, and it has a little smiley face. Almost kind of looks like a frog. And our box was packed by Elizabeth again. Thank you, Elizabeth. I certainly will enjoy all the hard work you put into this. So let's see what we got. Put those down here. We have Duckies. Big bag. Zombie Duckies. Habanero and cucumber. That looks really good. These come from Mexico. I really like the sticker on the front now. I don't have to go hunting for it to find out where they're from. Parcel, Duckies, zombie, habanero, and cucumber tortilla chips. Okay, what else do we have? Fudge Classic. Soft and delicate. Milk cream fudge. Soft and chewy fudge with a creamy center. That sounds amazing. These are from Poland. It's a happy little cow here on the front of the package. Little feet sticking out here at the bottom. That is definitely on the sweet chocolate side. That's good. These are hard bite. Handcrafted style chips. Smokin' barbecue. Very nice. So, that sounds delicious. And if you've noticed, I'm trying to stifle some yawns because I'm very tired. I did not sleep well last night, so I'm running on about 2 hours of sleep. But I wanted to get this done. So if I do yawn, I'll try to cut it out, but I apologize. I'm very sleepy. Okay, what is this? Crown Sekom Talcum lemonade flavor from South Korea. So these look like kind of chewy taffy There's a little bit of give to them. They're not hard like crunchy candy. Lemonade flavor. Toxic waste sour Smaug balls. Now that's hilarious. So it shows like a little puff of smoke coming out of them. Smaug balls. And we have a story on the back. Let me read it to you. Dr. Igor Smaug is a wealthy industrialist who made his fortune in heavy manufacturing, but his methods are wasteful and produce lots of toxic byproducts, which he disposes of in environmentally irresponsible ways. His latest scheme is to pump massive amounts of toxic smog into the atmosphere from the smokestacks of his factory. Once airborne, the pollution will condense into particles of solid waste and rain down upon the unsuspecting countryside. Fortunately, Professor Sauersnoggen is on the case. Sauersnoggen has dedicated his life to finding ways to transform toxic waste into good and useful products. One blast from his rooftop Smogomatic ray gun, and the cloud will rain down delicious sour candy balls. An outcome Dr. Smaug is less than pleased about. So we have a whole backstory behind this candy. I love it. So apparently these are condensed from toxic smog into sour jawbreakers. Awesome. Here we have potato crackers, extra crunchy. Cha-cha, oven-baked potato crackers, brown sugar and ginger flavor. Ooh, that sounds good. They are from China. So here we have the ginger and looks like little cakes, compressed cakes of brown sugar. So I'm not sure if these are savory or sweet. Possibly somewhere in the middle. This feels very delicate. Today, Goldie's black and white cake. Yeah, it feels very soft and squishy. Soft cocoa sponge cake packed with sweet milk cream. And these are from Turkey. Very nice. Oh, we have something hiding down here. Cannell's Mini Icy Cherry Sours. So Icy is a brand of frozen drink here in the United States. Sometimes it's called a slushie. It's, if you've ever had like a snow cone of crushed ice with flavoring put on it, it's very similar to that, but it's very liquid. And you can drink it to a straw. But it's kind of the same concept, with just less crushed ice and more liquid in it. And you can get it in several different flavors, like blue raspberry and cherry and Coca-Cola flavored, I think, stuff like that. It's been a long time since I've had one. So, but this has been their mascot and their logo for ever since I was a kid. I don't know that they've really changed it that much. So, these are cherry sour flavor. And here, these are Osmo Hoppo cookies. Crunchy cookie with a pirate-themed illustration and packed with chocolate cream from Turkey. So these seem very similar to the koala cookies that we would get from Japan, I think. Looks like it's basically the same shape and the same filling. So it'll be interesting to see if it tastes similarly. And here we have Parley Cream Gold Orange Cookies. Crunchy cookies with orange cream from India. Nice. Very international, this box. Those seem really interesting. I hope it's a nice, good, strong orange flavor. And we have a drink. Oh, it's in a bottle. So this says, looks like orange, tastes like grape. Grape flavored soda with an orange color from the United States. Produced under authority of Mike Goulon by Real Soda in Real Bottles Limited. I don't know who Mike Goulon is. Maybe he's the guy who came up with the concept of an orange grape soda and then is allowing another company to make it and bottle it for him. Awesome. Let me see. It does not look like it has caffeine, so I'll get to try it. Okay, I think that's it. Let me put everything back in here. I'm going to stand some things up like that. And that'll give us a little more space. So it looks like we are pretty heavy on the sweet side of things. This box, we have two kind of savory things. The potato crackers, maybe, I'm not quite sure. And we have a few sour things. We have a drink, so I'm excited to start tasting these things and letting you know about them. Okay, I'll move the box back just a little bit to give me some room here. But I think I have them organized how I want to explore them. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the Duckies. So they are right here on top. And the last video that I did that had Takis in it from MunchPak was very popular. And I think it's because the little thumbnail icon of the video had the Takis on the front. And I think that drew a lot of people because there are a lot of comments on that video about how awesome Duckies are. So, which I agree. So let's snip open the corner of this bag. Now normally Duckies are very, very bright orangey red. These are the exact opposite. They are a deep green color. They have a strong coconut flavor, cucumber flavor. But if you're expecting the wow, blow you away intensity of like the really hot, spicy ones, it is not quite to that level with the habanero. These aren't super, super spicy. The corn flavor of the chip comes through a little bit stronger with these than the others. It's a fairly unique flavor. It's nice. Like I said, the habanero doesn't take over. So the cucumber is definitely the main flavor. And then you taste the corn after that. It says zombie nitro flavor. So, yeah, those are nice. Put those to the side right there. And let's move on to our next savory snack. These are Canadian barbecue chips, gluten-free, non-GMO. It's a pretty full bag, you can see. It's filled up almost right to the top. That's really good. The flavor starts out as what you would expect from a typical barbecue chip. Very ketchupy tomato flavor. But that's just right at the beginning. Then you get a little bit of a more complex flavor in the middle, and then it ends with like a smoky, but a very different type of smoky. Not like a chemical smoke flavor, but an actual like wood fire smoke flavor. That's really good. Let's see if I can read what they say here. I cut part of the words off. The quest for the perfect chip started over a decade ago with a single fryer and an insatiable desire to make the very best chips this side of the Rockies. To this day, we still give them an unbeatable crunch. Our unwavering desire to make a chip from the finest, freshest ingredients means that every chip comes dressed in an all-natural seasoning, and it's free from trans fats, gluten, and cholesterol. Here's to you. You've got great taste. Summers are spent gathered around the campfire with friends and family, and winters are spent wishing summer would soon arrive. There's nothing like camping in BC's Kootenays, British Columbia's. Interesting. Definitely from Canada. Where I live, we do not spend our summers gathered around a fire. We spend our winters gathered around a fire. If we spent our summers gathered around a fire, we would just faint from the heat. But nevertheless, it's a good chip. Good structure, good crunch. Yeah, those are awesome. I like barbecue flavored chips, but sometimes they kind of all generally taste the same. That has a really unique spin on it, which I appreciate. Okay. So now, I'm going to try this soda. See if I can change the flavor in my mouth a little bit. And I get to use a different tool on my knife, other than just the blade. We have the bottle opener. Slowly pry this off here. Okay. The outside of the bottle is just a little sticky. some sort of something on the lip of it. Let me get something to wipe this off before I drink out of it. 1 second. Okay, so I've cleaned the lip of this off a little bit, and I actually just went ahead and got a glass to pour it into. This is a glass I got 2 weekends ago when I said that we took a trip and I tried to record it. We went to an event called Theology Beer Camp, and it is hosted by the same people who put together a podcast called Homebrewed Christianity. So I don't know if you can see here on this glass, it has the Homebrewed Christianity logo. So it's fascinating to hear different perspectives on theology and Christianity. But anyway, I'm going to use this to decant this soda. Fits perfectly inside of the glass. And it smells like grape, kind of chemically, but definitely a grape smell. And a nice bright orange color. So let's see what it tastes like. It's grape. It's not going to bowl you over. It's a very subtle grape flavor. Lightly carbonated. It's not bad. It's also not super sweet. So you could definitely drink a bottle of it and not feel like you've been drinking syrup or something. So it's kind of refreshing, actually. Okay. We'll leave that right there. And then we're going to move on to the thing that I didn't know if it was savory or sweet, so it will be next. This is the potato crackers, extra crunchy. And what I noticed here on the bottle cap underside, it says the color orange. So, there you go. Oh, they're cute. Now these are brown sugar and ginger flavored. They look very delicate. Now that's pretty awesome. The three flavors really combine very well. You get the hint of brown sugar at the very front. Then you get kind of the potato flavor. Then it finishes up with a really nice ginger note at the end. Yeah. That isn't my type of food. Multiple flavors, complex, kind of takes you on a journey. And it's got a nice crunch. Doesn't feel like it's heavily salted or... Yeah. You get that ginger kind of up in the back of your throat into your nasal cavity. Which is unexpected from a cracker. So I just licked the top of it. So I think the sugar is sprinkled on top, because I'm not getting a ginger flavor from that. So the ginger must be baked into the cracker. Maybe. I don't know. It's good. It's pretty awesome. I don't even know if I would put that with anything. I think you could just eat them just like that and be fine. Because all of the flavors are very delicate. I think any kind of cheese, even like a really mild cheese to go with it, would kind of destroy the flavor. Nice. Okay. Another drink of soda. And let's try, I always save the chocolatey things till last. So I'm going to see what these are like. I usually don't like to eat chewy things on camera because they get stuck in your teeth and take a long time to eat. So these kind of glued together, isn't it? Okay. Maybe I'll take a little bite of it. So you have little lemons printed on the outside. Yeah, and you can see it's squishable. So I'll just take a small little portion of it. Definitely lemony. It's a basic sugar taffy, chewy thing. It's only getting stuck in my teeth a little bit, but it's really sugary, so it'll dissolve pretty quickly. Okay, I think I got all of it out. Put it down. It's good flavor. It doesn't taste artificially lemony. And from one citrus to the other, now let's go to orange. The color of my drink, but not the flavor of my drink. Snip off the end. Peel it open. Slide out a cookie. Oh, it's a little broken. It's okay. So you can see the orange filling is kind of a light orange. A little dollop there in the center. Pretty generous cookie around the edge. It doesn't come all the way to the edges of the cookies. Let's see what it tastes like. It's pretty good. The orange flavor, it's kind of an artificial orange flavor, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. When I was growing up, way long time ago, they had these children's aspirins that were chewable, and they were orange flavored. And they're almost like too good of an orange flavor. I actually really liked eating them. I mean, not that I ate them unnecessarily, but when I had to have them, I enjoyed them. Let me put it that way. And this is what these remind me of, this orange filling. So it's not like super accurate, fresh off the tree orange flavor, but it's a bit of a nostalgic flavor for me. Again, it doesn't take over. Good balance with the cookie. It's nice. Well, with all the cucumber and the grape and the orange and the lemon and the ginger and the potatoes, I feel like I'm getting my servings of fruit and vegetable, maybe? The school that I work at is having a fitness challenge throughout the month of September, and I have signed up to be on one of the teams. And it's basic, healthy living type stuff. So, eating lots of fruits and vegetables, drinking lots of water, cutting back on sweets, doing exercises, stuff like that. So, I don't think the contents of this box would be 100% approved, but the contest doesn't start till next week, so I think I'm safe. Okay, now these are the icy sour cherries. And then we have the sour Smaug balls. I don't know which to try first. I think I'll try the cherry first. Cherry is not my favorite flavor, although I like cherries as the fruit. I don't necessarily like cherry flavored things. And I would never buy an icy and cherry flavored. I would usually buy a blue raspberry. So these are squishy, kind of like a gumdrop with a candy coating on the outside. Very sweet. Not as chewy as the lemonade taffy. A little bit more of a sugary consistency, but still wanting to get stuck in my teeth. I wouldn't necessarily consider it to be sour. It's very sweet. But sour is one of those terms I think that is just very relative, so they can use it whenever they want to. Okay, so now let's try these candy with a story. They say they have a chewy center, so I imagine these will be very similar. And they come in all different types of colors. I wonder if each one is a different flavor. They're definitely different sizes. That's interesting. This one is huge and this one's very small. They look like planets. Okay, I'm going to try a blue one. The outside is actually very hard. It says it's crunchy candy. Hmm. A little bit of sour. Has a good flavor. But it's definitely a hard candy. You could suck on it and be just fine. The sour part is in the middle, but it's not like a powder. Then it softens up a little bit and you can chew it up. Those are nice. I like the flavor. I would recommend just keeping it in your mouth a while and enjoying it. And instead of just crunching on it right away, because it's pretty hard, but I know kids like to crunch things. My wife would probably love these. She's always just taking her hard candy and crunching it. And I'm like, you're supposed to savor it. But anyway. Okay. That was nice. This is a good palate cleanser in between because it's not super sweet. Okay, let's try these now that we've moved on to the chocolate portion of our video. If I can get them open. Come on. There we go. They're sealed in a little package, just like the others are. I don't know if this is some sort of cartoon character from Turkey, or it's just a character made up for the candy. Yep. It looks kind of like a... Oh, is it Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants? Kind of like a ghosty shape, something like that. Let's see here. Same concept. But it definitely tastes a little different. The chocolate's a little bit more robust. Not quite as sweet. But in a good way. I think this is a little bit closer to like Nutella in the middle. But I could be just misremembering what the other ones taste like. They could be identical. So this one is like a little train. It's got a little hat, a little cow catcher on the front for a mustache. So maybe this is a TV show or a movie or something. So if you know, let me know down in the comments if Osmo is a popular character in Turkey. Okay, so both of these are soft, delicate chocolates. So I think I'm going to start with this, and then we'll move to the fudge for the last part. This is another one from Turkey. And this is kind of stuck. It seems to be pretty moist. It's like a chocolate Twinkie. Delicious. And you can see where they've put in the cream filling. Yep. It smells like a chocolatey cake. Texture is very nice. Spongy and delicate. Chocolate flavor is not too pronounced. It's pretty much typical for this type of snack. It's almost like a chocolate flavoring, other than actual chocolate. Kind of like the chocolate on an Oreo cookie. That really black, dark chocolate look that doesn't scream gourmet chocolate at you. It's kind of its own unique chocolate flavor. But it's good enough that I think I'm going to eat it all. Because I think if it dried out, it just wouldn't be the same. So I've got to eat it all. I have no choice. Very delightful. Okay. Now we're down to our last package. This is Musico Bonbons. And I think bonbons just means candy, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, oh, they're wrapped individually. It's a nice packaging. It says classic on it. It's double wrapped. So we have the little cartoon cow standing in the field. Ah. So these are not chocolate fudge. These are more like a caramel fudge, I guess. Surprising me all around. It says it has a creamy center, but it is not a cream center. But it is very good. It is not chewy like a caramel, but it has a very similar taste. Yeah. So fudge refers to the consistency. Although this breaks a little bit more than like a chocolate fudge would. You think of it a bit more stringy. This is a little bit more crisp when you bite into it. But it's very, very sweet. I can't distinguish what the center is any different. I think it's just a different texture. not necessarily a different flavor from the outside. Until there's something in there. I don't know if it's just the same confectionery, it's just changing texture as it gets to the center, or if it actually has anything put in the center of it. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like it's kind of the same stuff. So it's a different texture. Okay. Very nice way to end up this month's MunchPak. I think every one of these was quite good. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this peruse through this month's MunchPak. I think these were my favorite. A delightful surprise from what I was expecting. But like I said, these would probably be a close second. The hard bite potato chips. But everything was good. There wasn't anything that I did not like. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I hope it gave you some ASMR tinkles, or at least helped you relax and possibly fall asleep. If you are asleep right now, congratulations. So, I will see you all in my next video. Please subscribe and click the like button if you liked it. Thanks.